All right, Shalom. For the foremost, we give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, to all the argument across the globe, pushing the word truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. This short little lesson. Um, basically, hey, we don't, we belong to the Lord, man. All right. Although we're put in situations of order, of ranking, for order's sake, hey, none of these men belong to us, man. All right. None of us lay down our lives, all right, for the remittance of sin for Israel, man. Okay. The Lord had called certain men. He called these men to be in His truth, to push His word. And He set up an order. But just because you have that authority, don't mean you need to be lording over the Lord's heritage, man, over the flock. All right, and desiring to be in a position of authority, all right, to lord over the Lord's flock, man, it's unprofitable for you, man. All right, we can't go around, being with the mindset of having being a big I and little U's, man. All right, every part, every member of the body is important. So important, in fact, that you can't disregard any member of the body, no matter how less functioning or less less worthy in your mind, man. All right, you can't think that just because you're over a brother or a brother is laboring a little bit harder than most in these scriptures. All right, doesn't mean that you should be lording over the Lord's heritage, man. All right, and now that's enough of talking. This is what happens to the spirit. Ezekiel 18:4 said, "Behold, all souls are mine. As the soul of the Father, so also the soul of the Son is mine. The soul that sinneth, it shall die." All right, but the point I wanted to make is that all souls are the Lord's, man. Okay, hey, these men who the Lord have called to this thing of ours were called by Yahweh Shemi Shai, man. Okay, they belong to Him. All right, these brothers who are crossing the line, or brothers who have just crossed the line, from the elders, apostles, and the elders on down. Okay, all of them belong to the Lord, man. All right, and the Lord has given certain men responsibilities and positions to be watchmen over the herd, over the flock. Okay, but us being watchmen and being herdsmen and being vine dressers, okay, hey, we're not to take that authority and start beating the sheep over the head, man. Constantly berating my brother without building them up. You know, hey, if these little ones cry out to the Lord in the midst of you being a tyrant over a brother, hey, the Lord's gonna hear that man's prayer, man. Okay, so we gotta understand that we are called into this thing by who? By Yahweh Shemi Shai, man. We belong to the Lord. All right, we don't belong. The brother belongs to the Lord. They don't belong to us, man. Okay. 1 Corinthians 7:23. You are bought with a price. Be not ye the servants of men. All right, and I brought that out because we were bought with a price, man. All right, we were bought with the price of Yahweh Shai, man. All right, we wasn't bought with the price of any other brothers, man. Okay. Now it's a must, and it's I should say it's a plus to have such great men, to be in the midst of such great men with understanding and integrity and knowledge of these scriptures to guide us, to watch us, to make sure that we're on point. Okay. But our elders and our apostles and our deacons and bishops and teachers, and none of them died for us, man. Okay? Yahweh Shai bought us with a price, and that was His life. which was his blood. All right. Acts, just to prove the point. Acts 20 and 28 says, take heed therefore unto yourselves and to all the flock. Right? It says, take heed therefore unto yourselves, man. Okay? Are you going to be that person that wants to look at everybody else but don't want to look at themselves? Okay? You can see what's wrong with everybody else, but you can't see what's wrong with yourself. It says, take heed therefore unto yourselves and to all the flock, over the which the Holy Spirit hath made you overseers. Okay? So the Lord puts in these positions to be overseers, man. Not to be lording over brothers. Okay, not to be every time you see a brother, you got something negative to say. Hey, we all know certain Jake need to be dealt with kid gloves, and some need to be dealt with an iron fist. And it's up to us to have the discernment and know when to use such actions, man. Okay, we're not here to be just getting on brothers just to be getting on them just because you can, or every little slip up a brother do that you want to get on them for 2 or 3 hours, man. All right. It says, take heed therefore unto yourselves and to all the flock over which the Most High hath made you overseers, to feed the church of the Most High, which he had purchased with his own blood. And that's the price that we were bought with, man. The blood of Yahweh Shai. Okay, we weren't called to be tyrants, all right, but to be overseers, to feed the church, man, to lift up the weak hands and strengthen the feeble knees, man. And sometimes that takes a cursing out, man. But every brother doesn't need a curse out every time, man. All right, we got to make sure that we're doing this out of love and sincerity, and want to see the brother to make it and to correct them with meekness and restore him. Okay, not just bash, man. All right. John 15 and 16. It says, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever you shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you. Right, and I brought that out because we didn't pick these men to go to battle with. All right, we didn't pick these men to go stand on the line with and to lead. The Lord had chosen these men, man. So we're here to feed them, to watch over them, to water them, and also for them to teach us, man. All right, because don't think that because you're over a brother that you can't learn from a brother. Okay, if the Lord chosen these men to be ordained to go forth and teach His word, and to bring in the bid people to the marriage, man. Hey, that's the thing that the Lord chose us to do. So who are we to take the Lord's chosen, so to speak, right now, and say that they're unfit? You know, now if a brother's not measuring up, there's ways to go about helping a brother up. Some brothers take longer than others, man. But at the same time, the Lord had called that man, man. Matter of fact, give me one of my favorite scriptures. It's Romans 14:4. It says, who art thou that judgest another man's servant? To his own master he standeth for falleth. Yea, he shall be holding up, for the Most High is able to make him stand, man. Okay, so it doesn't matter what we think about some of the guys in the camp. All right, about your personal opinions. Okay. Hey, the Lord called these men. Early in the chapter, it says, a matter of fact, this is, I'm already here. Um, right, it says, Romans 14 and 1, him that is weak in the faith, receive ye, but not to doubtful disputations, man. All right, so we're to receive the Lord, man, without doubts. Our brother may be a little quirky, maybe take a little longer to understand certain things. All right. Hey, but it's up to us to get him on the right track, man, through the Spirit of the Lord. Okay? If the Lord called these men to go teach His word, hey, whatever lot these brothers, the Lord had chosen to be in, all right? Some brothers take a little longer to find their niche within the camp, to find their lot. That doesn't mean you discourage a brother because he's trying to find his way where he fits that in part of the body. Okay? If the Lord called these men, man, all right, they're not your men to sit here and to doubt. You know, Mark 9, Mark 9 and 42. And whosoever shall offend one of these little ones that believe in me, it is better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck and he were cast into the sea. All right? So, offending one of these little ones, you know, is a very heavy offense, man. Okay? We gotta have the mindset of help first. Okay, before you start getting on brothers, man. Now we're saying that you may be laboring with brothers and laboring. Okay, and the brother may not seem to be getting it, or the brother, you know, 'cause we was all in that boat, man. Not understanding certain things, trying to find and catch the spirit at times. All right, if a brother's working, he's trying. He's doing his best. Hey, it's up to the Lord to cast him out, man. It's not up to you to push him out the door. You know? Yeah, we put yokes and fetters on brothers when they need be. You know, if a brother just totally slacking, if a brother just totally ignoring orders and ignoring things that need to be done, the scripture say add more fetters to him, and that's the light of fire. Okay? But until the Lord puts that fire out, hey, we're supposed to keep that fire lit up under these brothers, man. And they're supposed to do it for themselves. Okay? But we got to remember that these men belong to Yahweh Shemi Awashai. And we got to be careful how we talk to these men, how we treat these men. All right? You never know what, although brothers like to act like they're tough all the time, hey, brothers do have feelings, man. All right? So we gotta make sure that we're are being mindful of how we act and how we treat these brothers, man. All right. 2 Corinthians 13. Second Corinthians 13 and 5 says, examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not that Yahweh Shai is in you, except ye be reprobates. All right. So you got to examine yourself. All right. When it comes to how you handle the Akim, man. Am I being a good example of to a younger brother when I'm around the older brothers? Am I being an example to older brothers? Let them know that I understand order, that I understand the scripts, that I understand that we got to walk it how we talk it, man. All right? Not always trying to make yourself more than what you think, man. Okay? The scripture talk about knowledge that puffeth up. Okay? So we can't be high-minded and haughty, all right, when it comes to the truth. Because this is nothing that we've done. The Lord gave us this gift, man. So like the Lord gave these other brothers who's in the fold pushing the word, just like he gave them that gift, man. Okay? Hey, we got to make sure that we don't make ourselves equal with great men, man. Okay? There's a reason why there's order. There's a reason why the Lord set up order. Okay? And you may not agree with you may not think of brother. I'm not gonna say it like that. You may feel that you're on a level, and you just may be. But there's an order. There's a respect. There's a code, a program that a guideline that we must follow. Okay. When dealing with other brothers, man. Examination is a very key ingredient in this truth. If a brother's telling you something, hey, you got brothers who are rather loud and boisterous, all right, about when they're getting on brothers, about what they're seeing in brothers. You got brothers who will sit there and they'll give you 15, 20 precepts about your actions. They might sit there and talk to you for a long duration. Then you got some brothers who are a little more gentle. They're gonna say it not in a way that's gonna be like loud or super rough, but yet it still gets said. All right, and you gotta use the things that the brothers are saying to you, and take them into consideration, man. All right. Not just taking counsel from your friend, man. You know, and we all got that one counsel that we all go to, but at the same time, hey, different brothers see different things, man. And when a brother brings something to you, hey, you need to take those things into consideration, man, and think heavily about men in those ways before you be a reprobate, man. This is Galatians 6:1. It says, brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such a one in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted. Right, man. So the scripture talk about, I'm not going to be able to get it. The scripture talk about being our hatred for every fault, man. Okay? And just a man falls 7 times, man. How many times should we forgive him? 70 times 7, man. So we're going to constantly go off, man. You're going to go off. I'm going to go off. Okay? But the thing about it is that we restore them. We restore these brothers, man. Not always beating them up without giving them a word of encouragement, man. Apostle Tahar gets on us as a camp, and I'm pretty sure he gets on the brothers that he's around because he knows them personally about certain things. And I also know he goes out there and publicly restores and builds us up too, man. You know, there were the men of Great Millstone and others who teach the same doctrine are special people, man. The encouragement of us to keep on fighting and to keep on spreading this word of Yahweh Shai. All right. He said, bear you one another burdens, so fulfill the law of Mashiach. So for if a man think himself to be something, when he has nothing, he deceiveth himself, man. All right. So you can't get into this truth and be puffed up, thinking you're more than what the Lord got you at right now, man. All right. There's nothing wrong with being a pawn, man. There's nothing wrong with being the hair follicles. There's nothing wrong with being the blood cells or being the toenail, man. Okay? All right, so being a toenail doesn't make you the brain, but guess what? You're still part of the body. You know, it's on First Peter 1 and 22. It says, seeing ye have purified your souls in obeying the truth through the Spirit unto unfeigned love of the brethren, see that ye love one another with pure heart fervently, being born again, not of corruptible seed, but of incorruptible, by the word of the Most High, which liveth and abideth forever, man. Okay? So we've been washed, we've been made clean and purified through the word, walking this talk the best of our ability, the best as we can. Okay? All right? But it says, with unfeigned love unto the brethren, man. And this is something that we got to have toward one each other, man. You know? It's not always going to be cakes and roses when you're dealing with the Akim, man. They're going to do things that's going to piss you off. It's going to make you want to jap out. Brother may say certain things that make you want to put on that 2/3 spirit again. Okay, but guess what, man? We gotta love the brethren with unfeigned love, man, with a pure heart, fervently, man. All right. So with that, I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh Shai, double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Until next time, Shalom.